So we're out.
And a
A
boot.
boat.
And a boot.
A boat. That's what I said.
I heard that's what you said.
I said that.
Is that what you said?
I think I said that.
Okay, so it's said.
Okay. So Barinskala, Barry, and I are going to discuss the hockey playoffs that are going on. We're watching the hockey playoffs. It takes my mind off things.
It's a good distraction for me. It's a good distraction.
Yeah, and we're going to be probably debating one another about how good the playoffs are. So I think, Barry,
Yeah.
I'm not used to this game the way it is, the modern game, since they took out the blue line in, I think, 2005. And it's a faster game. They go up and down the ice fast. The shifts are like a minute or less, or the person gets out of breath, and they're going so fast, and they're hitting each other, and it's not the same game that it used to be. It used to be a game where to be onside before the middle of the rink, the blue line, you used to have to do a play and get in motion and have, so pass to each other and get the play going on. This way, they just shoot the puck in, basically, and the goalies are so big and huge that you can't score on them directly most of the time. You got to shift them from side to side. You can't get in the front of the goalie because you're being muscled out by these defensemen, these huge everybody's huge in today's game. And so you shoot from the side, hopefully to get a rebound for a cheap goal that another guy is able to get the rebound and hit it in. To me, that's not hockey.
Well, I used to like the old hockey, but now I'm a fan because in the old days I didn't watch all the playoffs or all the games. Now I'm a bigger fan, and I like the new game. They're bigger, they hit more, the plays are tighter. There's some really good plays. There's breakaways sometimes. There's shorthanded goals. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of dirty hitting, like when McDavid was hit in the chin or the face by a stick. Last night's game, the other game, one player hit another one with the elbow to the head. He was injured.
Yeah, but that always happens in hockey, Barry.
That's hockey, but I think the game is faster now, and I enjoy the faster game.
Yeah, well, when you get hit, when you're getting faster, you're going much faster. You hit somebody at that speed. There's more injuries in the game today, and there's but more penalties because you can't even touch a guy.
Yeah,
you can't touch a guy.
The old days used to be able to hold him,
squeeze him,
push him against the board,
kiss him maybe on the cheek.
There's a lot of plays for interference or hooking or
Yeah.
holding.
If you touch a guy's stick with your stick, a lightly touch, that's a penalty. You can't defend. You can't stand up a guy. You can't even defend. So these guys are going. They're like free. You're allowed free. A pass for free, like Monopoly, a free pass to go in and take the shot on the goalie on the side. It's like you can't even muscle a guy out of the area because mostly you get a penalty.
Yeah, but now the power plays are more exciting. There's a lot of goals. Players are making good plays. There's a lot of deflections.
Well, they always did that. They always made good plays.
But now it just seems that the camera coverage is better. The TVs are better. It seems like it's a more exciting game than it used to be.
I don't know.
Even though there was a lot of great players in the past.
I don't know, man. It's too fast for me, and they don't develop plays, and they don't pass. Yeah, they pass from one to the other, but they're usually broken up in the opposite zone. Here, you were able to pass and develop the play before the blue line, before you got out of your end, and you would go over the blue line, and it was like not slow motion, but it was more of a team passing, developing, a play to go into the opponent's end. Here it's just throwing the puck in, going fast after the puck, passing it maybe to a guy who might be in a certain position, and it's like it's too fast. It's not the same game that I grew up in.
There's a lot of forechecking and a lot of
too much forechecking.
A lot of
Too much.
A lot of broken plays.
I don't know.
A lot of rushing.
Yeah, I know. Russians. There's a lot of Russians in the game.
A lot of Russians.
A lot of European. They're good. They're good. There's no question about it. You see this hat, Barry?
Yeah.
What does it say? Where does it say Patrick Waugh? It's a Patrick Waugh hat, 33. I think it's Patrick Waugh's over here. You didn't watch when Patrick Waugh was playing?
Yeah, he was a great goaltender.
And then they traded him away, and the whole franchise of Canadians went down into the toilet for 10 years.
Yeah, I think that was their punishment.
Of course, I told them not to trade Patrick Waugh, but nobody listens to me.
Yeah, they should have listened. But Patrick Waugh had his own destiny to win the Stanley Cups with Colorado.
Yeah, well, our loss, their game. But the point is this. Everything is fast. They even changed basketball. Basketball, it's like you can't elbow anybody, right?
No, now basketball is very physical. It's a very physical game.
Yeah, but
now.
no. It used to be much more physical. It used to get. Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Oh sure, they would get killed. They got killed.
But nowadays the same thing.
In the paint, they really got killed in the paint, and not so much 3-point shots. You had to go in.
Now. I think it's worse now.
No, it's not worse now.
And they don't call the penalties.
They do call the penalty. They call the penalties like tremendously. And they say the referees are controlling the game in basketball. But the point is that the roughness, the violence is taken out of the game to such an extent, you just... A guy is pressing against you in basketball, against your chest. And if you go too much with your chest back at the other guy, well, that's a foul. That's a foul. And then you get 5 fouls or 6 fouls and you're out of the game. Yeah, you know what's I can't watch sports to that degree because I'm saying half the time I'm yelling at the television set. What's going on, you namby-pambies, you soft people? What you're making the game so that you can't even defend. No, you can't do anything.
Disagree.
Well, he disagrees.
There's a lot of violence in basketball now. A lot of heavy hitting and less penalties.
You're watching a different game than I'm watching.
Maybe a different channel.
But what channel are you watching?
Sportsnet.
That's why.
TSN.
That's why they alter it. Maybe they alter the game somehow.
Maybe they know I'm watching the game.
Maybe they know.
They show a different version of the game.
Anyways, I like the old-fashioned, rough and tumble stuff. Maybe not as fast, but it was you were permitted to play much more. You had the freedom to play much more than they do now. Everything's a penalty. Everything is you can't touch. God forbid. Even if you breathe upon a person, that could be a penalty. Could change the course of a game. It's not the same game, and the injuries are going up because you're going so fast. You crush a guy against the board, you knock him out for the playoffs. I mean, it's because it's a fast. Anyways, you know what?
What?
I got nothing else to do in my life, so I got to watch this stuff. You know what this is?
Yeah, you're the biggest fan they have. So on the radio, when they give the analysis, you gave the analysis the day before.
I give the analysis when I watch sports with you. And isn't it true, Barry, whenever I analyze a play and what they should do, within 10 seconds, they do the same thing. Yeah. And we think there's a little mic that they put into
the... You missed your calling to be a coach in the NHL.
I missed a lot of callings. They're not even calling me anymore. They gave up calling me. Everybody...
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't call me because I'm retired. I'm supposed to be retired.
Well...
I'm not retired.
The show goes on.
The show will go on, hopefully, with a podcast that I do soon in the future.
And if you stayed for this whole podcast,
they didn't stay.
If any audience stays,
nobody stayed.
The next time the game is on, you'll win a prize if you have the right.
What's the prize?
The prize is you have the right to watch the game.
No, the prize is they don't have to listen to any more videos that we do.
That's right, that we do. Yeah.
Okay, see you later, guys.
Bye.
Keep on trucking.